10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Welcome to Game Changers Radio, your source for EA Sports video game news and information. Game Changers Radio is a live call-in radio show with your hosts, Shopmaster and Mad Scientist. Strap on your chin straps, ladies and gentlemen. It's game time!
Yeah, boy!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's game time!
Game Changers Radio. It's actually a very special episode number 100. We're usually on Blog Talk Radio right now. We're actually still on Blog Talk Radio, but if you want to see a live stream of us as we do this in-studio show here with Mad Scientists and special guest D Hiatus.
Yes, sir.
Get on over.
What's
if you're
up?
listening to us on Blog Talk Radio, come on over to twitch.tv/Game Changers Radio. I tweeted it out so y'all can make sure y'all come and check it out. But we're so happy to be streaming live and having our 100 show. How you guys doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good. How you doing, man?
You know me, I'm here, man.
Man, it's
a big day.
It's really good to see Mr. D Hiatus in the house.
Yes, sir.
It's been a while
Man.
since he's been on Blog Talk Radio. Those who have been following our 100 shows remember when he used to be a stable person on the show.
Yes, sir.
I was there all the time.
Until he got his little gig at EA, and then he kind of left us and
Right.
went on and developed some stuff for Madden NFL 12, and we'll get to all of that.
Right.
But we're just happy to have a 100 show. Man,
Can we get a round of applause real quick for the one? I mean, right away for the 100 show.
get a round of applause. I mean, yeah. All right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Thank you. I gotta first give props to Mad Scientist for this layout. Man, I don't know if y'all can see, but man, this thing is for real. I mean,
it's nice.
he got all kinds of wires in here, and we burn up during the show. I mean, if like things go black, please call 911 and tell them we're in Maryland, and just look for four black guys that are burnt up inside of an apartment.
That's like a smokestack.
right.
Somewhere in the underground lab.
Yep, somewhere in the underground lab. But man, it's been 100 shows, and I first want to talk to Donnie and say, man, do you remember when we first started this thing, man?
Yeah, man. It wasn't rough. It was always a smooth transition, you know. But I mean, 100 shows, man. Y'all putting in work. You know, I've been putting a lot of work since I've been gone. I'm proud of y'all, man. I mean, y'all been giving all the folks who love Madden and NC Dub and all the rest of the games, EA Sports games, man. Y'all been giving them that knowledge, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just happy to be here and represent for this milestone, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's good to have you.
Yes, sir.
Just happy to be able to do 100 shows for the community. We try to give out as much information as we can. Believe me, if it was up to us, I'd tell you everything right now. Right now, I'd tell you everything. But unfortunately, they threatened to take away my firstborn and my lastborn.
Leave with the middle child.
Yeah, and leave me with the middle child. The bad thing is my middle child is a girl, and that's the first one I want to give away. Like if they say,
I hope she ain't listening, man.
she ain't listening. It's about 9 o'clock. She sleep. She 13.
Okay,
She go to
better be
sleep. Yeah, she might see an archive though. I love you, baby. If you listen. I love you, princess. All right, but let's just clear that up. But so we can't give you everything that you want. I know everybody's waiting for this Madden NFL 25 video that's supposed to come out today. I got to check the airwaves, see if anything has come out. I don't think anything has come out because my Twitter hasn't blown up yet.
Which one was this? It was a defensive. It was a defensive trailer.
Yeah, it was a defensive trailer. So, we're looking forward to that. I want to switch gears, to my man Mad Scientist, co-host of Game Changers Radio, been with me riding shotgun this whole time, and I remember when we first brought you on, man. You were just like didn't know if you were gonna be a here for the long haul, but you
somehow
stick
I
around.
stuck. I don't know what happened. I paid off the right people.
Yeah,
I
mean, if you think about it, when we first started 100 shows, it was myself,
right,
Donnie, and Coach Ruckus,
right,
and it was just us three. Then we brought in Mad Scientist,
right.
Yes, he was guest appearance and
guest appearance and doing some NCAA information for us.
Mm-hmm.
Then Ruckus left. Then Donnie left. And
that was it.
That was the tandem. That's the duo now.
But we trying to get this dude back.
I'm here.
So we trying to get him back for a whole bunch because he has great inside knowledge. So
no doubt.
In fact, let's get caught up a little bit, man. What you been doing since you left Game Changers Radio?
Well, you know, I left when I left Game Changers, I was working with I got the opportunity to work with EA to develop Madden, you know, NFL 13,
right?
You know, the Calvin Johnson cover and all that. There for a whole year, you know. So, you know, I was on a contract there, and it was a great experience. You know, it really let me know how hard them dudes really work, you know, at that game, you know, and how tough it is to, you know, improve upon it, you know, within that short amount of time they have. So it definitely was an eye opener. It let me know that, you know, hey, I don't need to be, you know, harping on these guys as much as I do, you know, or expecting as much as, you know, as I did before, you know, now that I put in that work. So yeah, I put in that year, and you know, now I'm back, you know, and you know, I'm full-fledged, you know, still playing these games and working with the Nats now, man. I'm doing a little bit with the Nats.
Okay.
And, you know, just trying to keep the ball rolling, man. But you know, games are always at the heart, so you know, that's where I'm at.
So I know for us, when you know, we think we have some inside knowledge on how developers are and everything, and like you said, we have a different perspective on how things work on the inside. But as a developer yourself, you even saw even further.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, man. I mean, I thought, you know, hey, I was gonna go in there working 40 hours a week, you know, and you know, play the game a little bit, you know, type a little bit on the keyboard, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I was putting in 70 plus, you know, hours, you know, because I was to be more specific on the role I was an associate designer on the career mode on Connected Careers.
Okay.
And so, you know, a lot of the you know, rookie jerseys that you see in the news hubs, a lot of the logic when it comes to currency that you earn whenever you hit milestones.
Okay.
A lot of that I have my hands on, even down to the UI, you know, the tabs and, you know, just the way they were shaped, you know, as far as, you know, the look of them, you know, I have my hands on a lot of that. Right. So, you know, like I said, it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work, and it's not as easy as people think, you know. So it's definitely something that, you know, if you want to be able to learn and you have the strive to, you know, gain more knowledge, then you can succeed. But yeah, man, if you're a fish out of water, buddy, you look like one as soon as you get there. You know?
Right. Mm-hmm. So guys, if you're listening on Blog Talk Radio or you're watching us on live stream, give us a call with your answers, or if you want to just talk to us, even if you want to just say congratulations on 100 show, you can give us a call, 760-454-1156, 760-454-1156. We'd love to hear from you. We're gonna do a couple of things today. Like I said, we're waiting for that Madden 25 video. Doesn't seem like it's gonna come out, but we're also gonna talk about, should Madden NFL franchise or any sports game take a 2-year cycle? I know that was something big we were talking about. I know today I got hounded on Twitter talking about competition for football. You know, if there was more competition, would that breed more innovation? Mm-hmm. So we'll have a little sidebar about that as well. We're definitely going to still have Cobra on to break down a Madden NFL 13 tip. Right. And I'm actually going to break out one of my defensive tips, or one of the defensive plays that I use to sort of switch it up on guys that I play online. So it's the end of the year. No, you know, I'm not the best anyway. So I'm just going to give up one of my secrets. Maybe you'll be able to use it in your scheme that you're in. So
nice.
Looking back at our 100 shows, man, I can't believe that it's been 100 shows. Like,
crazy.
Right.
Who are some of the special guests that we've had on?
Man, we had Donnie Moore.
Ratings are, yes.
Right? The ratings are.
We didn't do him too bad.
Yeah, we didn't give him any hot questions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, we didn't know he was calling in.
That's true.
He called in, caught us by surprise.
Yeah.
Right?
We was just doing some Madden ratings debate.
Yeah.
And he just decided to call in.
Yeah.
And
so we didn't have, you know what I mean, caught us kind of off guard a little bit.
That's the best way to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it was good. It was a pleasure having him on. Just the fact that, hey, he's listening to the show, which is really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we also had, Mike Young on.
Yeah, we had Mike Young on.
Right.
We had Josh Lumen on.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually going to have Josh Lumen on for our special playbook coming out May 20th, talking about connected franchise mode. So make sure you want to listen to that episode live when we talk about it. He's going to call in. I'm going to try to keep him for a whole hour.
Okay.
So I think we'll have enough questions.
Nice.
But, I'm trying to keep him as long as possible. Who else did we have call in?
Hans Ward.
Hans Ward, that's right.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Former game changing.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Right. We had Jake. We had Jake Stein on, right?
Jake Stein on.
Former game changer now. EA Sports.
Right.
What's he doing? Madden Moments.
You're right. He's doing Madden Moments live. Mm-hmm. I think I don't know if he's helping out Josh. Maybe is he helping out Josh on?
I don't know where he's at specifically. I think he worked on Tiger for a little bit after Madden 13.
Oh, okay.
I think he worked on Tiger for a little, and now I don't know. He might be back with the Madden team again. But
yeah, I just think when you come into like a EA Sports, you try and do whatever you can.
Right, you gotta get your hands on it.
Yeah, you just whatever you besides running and get people coffee, which.
Hey,
I ain't had to do that.
Okay, all right. Well,
I do what I had to do.
I got myself coffee. Long nights. All
right, cool. All right, so
who else? What about special guests?
Well, we always have special guests.
Guests. We got to give our props out to CDJ.
Yes,
Chris Jacobs.
Yes, Chris Jacobs from GamingTailgate.com always has hot NCAA football information for us. Always giving us the skinny on what's new, what's popping. I know he's going to be all over NCAA Ultimate Team tomorrow. The playbook comes out tomorrow for NCAA. So make sure you follow CDJ on Twitter at CDJ80 and make sure you go to the website. Go to his website.
Right.
It's solely based on NCAA football, and they do a great job over there making sure that they keep you informed. So it's called the GamingTailgate.com.
Right.
Yeah, the GamingTailgate.com.
And props out to CDJ, whose wife is expecting any day now, so he might not be on the show.
Big shout out to CD.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely big shout out to CDJ. So hopefully, he can get through that because is this his first?
I think this is first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought this was his first.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Kid number one.
Kid number one. I'm so glad I'm done with that.
I haven't moved to that stage yet.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get it over with. All right.
So we also had boys from Virgin Gaming.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. We had Zach Zedlin from Virgin Gaming, who runs the Virgin Gaming tournaments, who had the Virgin Gaming challenges. Who else did we have on? We gotta get some bigger guests.
Right.
We gotta get some more guests.
Right. We had Greg Hedleston on, right?
Had Greg on. Yep. NCAA. Did we have Ben on?
We did not have Ben on.
No,
we need to get him. Yeah, we need to get Ben on now.
Yeah, you gotta get that energy on here, man. There's a lot of energy right there.
Oh yeah. We want him on. We want to get Josh Lumen back on. So yeah, had a string of guests, man. Had our boy Master Chappie. Relly.
All right, so somebody said that Blog Talk Radio is not picking up. It should be picking up now. That was user error on my part. So I want everybody to come to the live stream anyway. So forget Blog Talk Radio. Come on over to twitch.tv Game Changers Radio and view us online. So you should be able to hear us if you're on Blog Talk Radio right now. Sorry about that. Probably lost like 15 people.
No, it'll come back. All you gotta do is tweet at them. It'll come back.
All right. So, but the best guests have been